Hey Sag, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel. Now I'm gonna apologize in advance because I have a crazy ass kitten on my lap who keeps jumping on my lap, so we're just gonna have to do what we gotta do. Alright guys, so this is going to be your August spread. I know that there was some confusion because I posted a reading for you guys a few days ago, but that was just a bonus reading for July. Okay, so this will be your August spread. So let's see what's going on with the sign of Sagittarius in the month. Hey, can I have that? Thank you. So in the month of August, I hope you guys have been well. So let's see what's going on. What is happening for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of August? Give me a past, present, and future spread. Alright. What is going on for the sign of Sagittarius? Okay. Alright, so 2 cards came out. I'm not going to use it because I'm going to split the deck a little differently, but I do want to acknowledge these cards. You guys have the Justice card in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. An injustice that's being done because someone's being fake and not showing who they truly are. Okay, so just something to keep in mind here. Alright, let me just get one more shuffle in because of that. Okay. Alright, let's see what is going on. Okay, guys. So the energy for this reading is the 5 of Cups. So this is all about, feeling a loss, something that you're emotionally, invested in and being sad. But behind that, you do have the Ace of Wands. So there could be something else that's coming into your life, even though you may be feeling some sort of loss right now. But it's like you may be overly emotional right now about a partnership, okay? So let's see how this plays out. Now, the first card that you guys have for the past is the Star card, okay? So this is wish fulfillment. This is something, really good that's happening to you that you're extremely happy about, something that you could have been just really hoping for. All right. Why is the Star card here? Okay. You have the 3 of Pentacles, so this could have been something that you were working on trying to build with. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles usually pops up like in work. It's just you, talking, collaborating with co-workers. In love, this could be, building a union. This could be marriage. This could be, you just getting to know someone. In some cases, it could be a third-party situation as well. Okay, but whatever this was, you had wish fulfillment where you were building with somebody, but you were having a hard time letting something go or letting someone go. You're still emotionally invested in something from the past. Okay. Now you do have the Hierophant as the next card. So this is a card of marriage. This is a card of, solid things. This is a card of taking things to the next level. So, if you're dating, becoming boyfriend and girlfriend, or just, making things a little bit more serious. Now this could also be, legal matters as well, but with the Hierophant upright, things are most likely, turning out in your favor. And this was in the past, so this happened already. Okay? So now we have the Star card in the reverse. Alright? So you had a wish fulfillment, but then again, it's like you lost that wish fulfillment. I see it as being an abrupt change. Okay. Something that may have made you feel lost. Now, with the Hierophant, the way I see it now is you taking higher ground, like being the bigger person in a sense. Now, there was illusions around whatever this was. So maybe you had something that you thought, it could lead to marriage, or you thought it could lead to something solid, but there's just too many illusions in your head, and you could have come to the realization that, this may not happen. Or this person may not be who I thought they were. Okay? The next card you guys have is the Strength card. So it's like whatever the situation is, where it's like you were hopeful, but then you lost hope right away. You know, it's definitely requiring strength on your end. Okay, because it was a waste of time. Okay, and at least you're in a place of healing. Okay, because with the moon card in the reverse, this is, you know, the secrets are already out. You already have a clarity about things. You know, so it's not that you're coming to news that you didn't know about at this point. It's like you're healing from whatever it was that you found out, and you're seeing that it was a waste of time. Now, in your present moment, the first card is the Five of Swords. So you could feel defeated over the situation. Or, you know, in the other aspect of this card, this could be somebody who, you know, there's conflict here with the situation, but they're still holding their sword. They're still going to fight. They still have energy within them to keep moving forward. Why is this Five of Swords here? Okay, yeah, this is just, the situation is done. It's defeated. You're not stressed about it. You're not worrying about it. That's beautiful. And with the Judgment card in the reverse at the bottom, it could have been bad judgment on your part or the other person's part, but you're just not choosing to stress yourself. So that's excellent. You're releasing that burden. Good. Okay. And the next card you guys have is Temperance in the reverse. So you're not going to stress about this. You know, you feel that the situation is just defeated, whether you're defeating it or getting defeated by it. And now with the Temperance card in the reverse, and we also have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, you could be a little emotional about it. You could feel a little bit unbalanced about it. About the fact that you had to walk away. Okay? It's like you're not going to stress it. You know, you're not going to lose sleep over it. But it's still like, well, fuck. You know, that would have been cool. Okay? Could have been a third-party situation. Okay? With the Three of Cups in the reverse, it could also be extreme isolation as well. So it could have been a third-party situation that you have to walk away from. Or it's just you in solitude right now. Kind of just staying indoors, not really wanting to do shit. Next card you have is the Four of Cups. So there's going to be an offer that you give or that is given to you that will be accepted. A new start coming in for sure. Ooh. I'm sorry, kitty. I'm sorry. All right, all right. Hey, I need that. All right. So this offer that's accepted, it might be a... Okay. So I feel that you guys see it as a good thing because we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So you feel that this is good. You feel that your life is going in a good way. But we do have the Four of Wands and the Fool card in the reverse. So this could be something unstable. And with the Fool card in the reverse, you know, this is someone that they haven't done it yet. Okay, this is the Fool card. They have the energy of wanting to do something. Now, when it's in the reverse, do your research first. Because it might be something that bites you in the ass. Especially with the Four of Wands next to it. This is something that could be unstable that you may see as a good thing, but it really might be shitty under all that. So just be careful here. There may be a risk that you're about to take that you may not want to take. Now moving forward, again, the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see how this is going to pan out. Okay, King of Pentacles popped up, so you guys could be dealing with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or this could be you guys coming across money, stabilizing yourself. Okay, there is going to be a relationship here coming in. I feel that that's what it is for the majority of you. Because I do have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse below that. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, it could mean that you're not single anymore because the Nine of Pentacles typically can be associated with being single. So in the reverse, you're getting in a relationship, so that's awesome. And behind that, I have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is going to be something that starts slowly and that can definitely last for a while. Even with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, you guys have a very strong earth energy here. Okay, but there's secrets there. There could be some manipulation, so just be careful because I have the Seven of Swords and the Magician in the reverse. So just make sure that you guys have all the facts, because again, you know, I keep seeing the Wheel of Fortune, but I feel like there's something underlying that. We do have the Nine of Swords as the next card. So something that's going to bring you stress, something that's going to bring you worry. Keep you up at night, something that makes you anxious. And it's going to be this union. Okay, you're going to be worried about this union here. And there's, you know, there's a suppression of emotions here. With the Three of Swords in the reverse, there's something that you're heavily disappointed about, but you could kind of just be in denial. Like, you could be back here like, oh, I ain't stressing it, I'm cool. Okay, but moving forward, it's still on your mind. Okay, all the cards you have here where you're saying, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good, you know, especially with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, now it's upright. So now you're still thinking about this. You're still thinking about this person. You're still thinking about things because, like I said, this is the Three of Swords in the reverse is a repression of emotions. All right. Ace of Swords. So this is a new start, but this is you guys cutting out any bullshit that doesn't serve you. Do have the Page of Swords at the bottom, so there could have been some arguments about this. Whatever you were worried about, whatever you were stressed about. Okay, with the King of Swords, I feel like you guys are just, you could just be bitter a little bit. Or not so much bitter. I don't want to say bitter. But the King of Swords is excellent when it comes to getting business done. You know, very, very smart individual. You know, well-read. Just intellectual all around. Very well-rounded person. But I always see the sword suits come out after there's been some sort of heartbreak or just some sort of misunderstanding, because naturally what we all do, we kind of guard ourselves. And it's like, okay, well, this didn't work out the way that I wanted it to, so now I'm going to guard myself. God forbid anybody gets close to me, because I'm going to fucking cut them. Okay, I'm just going to cut them. I don't want to deal with bullshit right now. So it's like I feel like you guys are going to have like this harsh or this cold exterior about you, but it's like you feel trapped here. And it's like, how do I move forward from the situation? Okay? But there is love there. Definitely love there, but we do have the Justice card in the reverse and the Sun card in the reverse. And the Tower card in the reverse. And the Three of Wands in the reverse. So with this, guys, you know, the story that these cards are telling me is, yes, there's something that you want to be loving towards, or someone who wants to be loving towards you. But there's injustices, there's something that's going to come out that you're not expecting, and the other person is just, you know, they changed, they switched up on you, and something that you may have wanted may not be coming back in for you. Okay, so just be careful and make sure that, you know, you're not tossing all your eggs in one basket, and that you're sure that this person or the situation wants to be in this situation as much as you do. Okay, so I'm going to pull you guys an Earth Magic Oracle card just to see what is going on. Can you leave me alone, please? Leave me alone. Oh, well, that came out really fast. Waterfall, effortless. Okay. Let's see what the book has to say. And I feel like it's gotten darker since I started this video. I'm in Florida, so it's like raining on and off all day today. Okay. Waterfall, effortless. Water naturally flows from higher to lower grounds, eventually finding its way to the ocean. One of nature's most exquisite and dynamic demonstrations of this fact is the waterfall. Graceful, powerful, and effortless, she can take our breath away with the cascading beauty. She readily flows around that which may otherwise impede. She's extremely patient, persistent, and skillful in the way she so gradually shapes and carves her passageways down the slopes of the mountain. Note how the waterfall forms ribbons that accord with the artistry of the, I can't even read, it's so dark right now, guys, I'm sorry, of the stone faces she descends, joining the calmer pool for a rest before she continues her journey. There is no strain or stress in this movement. The water simply follows natural law, and then interaction between formations of the precipice and the traverses and powerful fluidity and adaptability on her flow, effortless. I'm sorry, guys. I need to turn on my light because I cannot read. You get off my lap. Okay. We're back in business. You have come to the edge of your comfort zone and find yourself fighting to resist moving past that perceived precipice of who you are, how you can be, or what you can do. Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. Yes, at times physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you'll find that the movement moves you effortlessly. Approach the present situation or relationship with awareness and grace. Do not try to make it effortless. That just creates more strain. The key word here is to allow. This is not time to fight, but to surrender to the will of Spirit, even if you are being asked to let go completely and tumble into the brink of creation itself. You will find the waters there to be ultimately still and calm. Keep your focus on your solar plexus and your breath, breathing through any tension. Relaxing and yielding to the movement that is occurring at any given moment makes your life effortless. Okay, so I think that this is really important for you guys. Right now you're in a place that it's like there's certain things that you may want and it may not be coming in for you the way you want it to come in for you. But what's truly meant for you, what's truly meant to be in your life is going to happen regardless. You can't fight destiny. I really don't think that you can. What's meant for you will be there. And if you feel like you're fighting, and you have to force someone, it's not for you. Okay, so just make sure that you're not putting too much energy into something that's just not going to serve you in the long run. Okay, make sure that your efforts is going towards something that's going to be productive. You can't control anybody else, what they do, what their energies are doing. You gotta only, you gotta keep control of yourself and what you're doing. That's the only thing that you have control over at the end of the day. So just make sure that the things that are in your life are things that are supposed to be there. If you feel like there's too much strain to have, certain someone or a job or whatever it is, if you feel like it's causing you more strain than it is happiness, then it could be time to let it go. And, that's what this card is saying, that sometimes you just have to let go and let creation do its thing. All right, guys? So I love you all, and I hope that you guys are doing well. And I'll be back in a few days to do singles and couples love reading. Take care, guys.